Nothing you will do will stop this fire. You try to break what's left of me. You don't know what pain is till we're done. I'm moving on as I'm fighting what's inside of me. I don't know if it's dream or reality, 'cause your lies and your pain makes me wanna scream. But I'm finding a way that will set me free. I'm so addicted to you. I'm so conflicted with you. Can't you see that we're working? Can't leave with you. I should've opened my eyes through your ugly disguise. You were destined to be my greatest enemy.
And there he is, Frankie MacDonald.
Frankie MacDonald. Hey, buddy.
I'm doing great so far. I got so many fans in Timmins, Ontario.
He does.
You sure do. And again, for those
I
joining
did
us,
a lot of weather forecasts in Timmins, Ontario for the last 2 years, and I'm doing great so far. It's really windy and rainy in Sydney, Nova Scotia right now. Heavy rain was earlier in the day. It's an hour ago. It was heavy rain. It was still pretty windy out there at Sydney, Nova Scotia. It was really heavy rain in my area right now. The rain was so heavy. I like to introduce my real best friend, Jack Casey, a.k.a. Bass Guy Show.
Bass
Bass Guy Show is a really nice guy.
Yes.
I'm on his podcast every Friday afternoon at 3 p.m. and Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. I sent you guys a link to Bass Guy Show.
Yes.
thanks for joining us there, Frankie.
Yeah, Frankie's
Love it.
awesome. Now
Yeah.
we spoke to you before Christmas. Have you got a lot of snow where you are since Christmas?
Last Friday, Sydney, Nova Scotia had lots of snow on Friday night because the low pressure system bypassed out to Nova Scotia. Then a week before that, Sydney, Nova Scotia had lots of snow as well because the CFX snow brought lots of snow in my hometown, Sydney, Nova Scotia as well, because the snowstorm came all the way from northern Quebec and drove all the way down to Sydney, brought a lot of snow right now. It's going to get really, really cold in Timmins, Ontario next week. It's going to bring ultra cold temperatures in Timmins and Kapuskasing, Hearst, and those places. And going to get really, really cold there in October, November. Timmins gets a lot of snow. Then it's going to get brutally cold weather in Timmins and the surrounding areas. It's going to be Kapuskasing, Hearst, Ontario, surrounding areas. It's going to bring dangerously cold weather in Timmins next week. It's going to bring Siberian cold in Timmins.
Yes. Siberian cold,
Well,
yeah. Minus 27 for the next few nights here, Frankie. In fact, minus 27 tonight going down.
And as you're able to, you got the link to Bass Guy Show. You can subscribe to Bass Guy Show on YouTube.
Yes, yeah, we did get
we
the
certainly
link.
will.
And,
Yeah.
and one thing though here, Frankie, even though it's been cold, we don't have a lot of snow this winter. Do you think we're going to get some more snow?
It's going to bring lots of thunderstorms to Timmins this summer coming. And as you're here about this, I'm on. That means I'm on Bass Guy Show every Friday. It's at 4 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bass Guy takes videos and trains and things like this. No, his best friend is one of his friends, Patrick Mack, aka Sky Universe. He does his videos on YouTube as well. Patrick Mack at Sky Universe lives in Montreal, Quebec as well.
Yes. Frankie's on a lot of shows. If you want to catch Frankie,
He's got over 5 million subscribers, Frankie. What
I got 282,000
guys on the planet?
I got 282,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel as of right now.
Wow.
yeah, he has
Very popular, Mr. Popular when it comes to
weather.
predicting the weather. Who needs a groundhog? I'm calling Frankie MacDonald.
yeah.
It's going to bring so many storms this summer coming in. Timmins, Ontario, it's going to bring some bad heat waves in Timmins this summer coming as well.
Well, I could take the heat. I do like the heat, Frankie.
Yeah.
I don't like the snow.
Back in 1954, Hurricane Hazel hit Toronto, Ontario, and Hurricane Hazel also affected Timmins back then too.
That's right. And you have a big event in your hometown in 2024 that you're inviting people
Total
to.
solar eclipse heading for Sydney, Nova Scotia on Monday, April 8, 2024. You're coming to Sydney, Nova Scotia on Friday, April 5th, 2024. You'll be staying at Holiday Inn in downtown Sydney, Nova Scotia. Holiday Inn downtown Sydney, Nova Scotia at the hotel.
Yes. Frankie knows exactly where we're staying. He's organized. I love it.
Well, apparently we're doing a road trip. We'll take the show on the road in 2024 and be a part of this.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's not too far from here.
Yeah.
Right?
Now,
then they got some storms heading for Timmins. Then they got extreme cold weather heading for Timmins as well. And did you hear about this? Green Comet headed towards here on February 2nd, 2023.
yes, we have a lot coming now. Now I noticed something too on your social media, Frankie. You take a lot of pictures with a lot of fans. Every time you go out, you're taking pictures all the time.
He's got lots of fans.
Yeah.
I have a lot of fans at Timmins as well.
He does.
Yeah, you sure do, bud.
Yeah, he sure does. He's got a lot of people that follow him because Frankie's the guy that goes see about the weather. Frankie's always right about the weather.
Always right
This
about
is what
the weather.
I like about him.
If there's a front coming in, you'll see Frankie. You watch that
After
video.
tonight, my next appearance on KINZ and KLOMP podcast, that'll be on February 22nd, 2023. After tonight, my next appearance will be on February 22nd, 2023.
Yeah.
Sounds good, buddy.
Yeah, February 22nd, Frankie will be back on, and Frankie always comes on and gives us the weather update for Timmins. And last time he said we were going to have
a major ice
freezing
storm,
rain,
which we did,
and we had freezing rain.
Yeah, we got it a day later, but it's still pummeled the north.
Yeah,
that means on the Comedian Plus Meteorology Weather Report. If you're not busy, you could join his podcast, Joy Only Show, at 11 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Time tonight. If you're not busy, you'll be joining Joey Only Show.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, Joey Only, another a group of awesome weather.
He's got a lot
reporters.
of podcasters out there.
He does.
Yeah.
Frankie's busy. You're almost on a show every day, Frankie.
And that means that things are great so far. And I'm on Compound Media related podcast Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as well. Plus, I'm on Ham Radio and Eddie Fanaco on Wednesday nights. Plus, I'm on Jason Marshall. We don't have cookies on every Sunday afternoons at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Roger the Wild Child shows come back on February the 5th, 2023.
Yeah, he's all over it. You can catch Frankie all over social media.
All over social media.
Yeah.
If you want to follow my social media, my Twitter's at Frankie McD. My Facebook is Frankie MacDonald. My Instagram is Frankie MacD984. My TikTok is FrankDown984. My Clapper is FrankDown984. My Twitch is FrankDown984. My Snapchat is Frankie MacDon. And my YouTube channel is Dogs Wolves. And my LinkedIn is Frankie MacDonald.
He's good. I can't even remember what ours are.
I can't remember what I just did 10 minutes ago.
And Frankie knows. Now, where are you speaking to us from tonight? The same spot?
And lots of cars are driving down Sydney, Nova Scotia right now. Once again, at around 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris, France. Paris is going to be mighty busy in summer 2024 because of the Olympics.
Yeah, the Olympics. Yeah, Frankie knows all.
Yeah.
Do you think you would ever go see the Olympics, Frankie?
It's going to be extremely busy in Paris in 2024.
He's right about that. He's awesome.
He is.
I love the updates from Frankie. Now we know we're gonna have a lot of like thunderstorms and heat waves this summer, and we're in for a lot of cold. Though we still got a lot of cold this winter coming.
Yeah, we need to.
It's gonna get brutal cold weather in Timmins, Ontario next week.
Brutally cold. So there you go. Get that extra blanket.
You're gonna have to buy a toque like me, Kinsman.
I'm gonna have to get a toque.
He doesn't wear a toque, Frankie.
We got the Bell Let's Talk to last night.
There we go.
Should be wearing that.
Well, Frankie's amazing.
He is.
We love you, Frankie. We look
Best
forward.
of luck to you. I'm Frankie MacDonald. You're listening to KINZ and KLOMP podcast.
Awesome, buddy. We'll see you in February.
There he is. Frankie always comes in.
Frankie MacDonald
gives us these amazing reports, Kinsman.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's always right.
He is
right.
And again, when he comes back on February 22nd, of course, the Groundhog will have its prediction. We're going to find out how true that prediction is when Frankie comes back.
Listen, I trust Frankie MacDonald over that Groundhog.
Well, here's the thing. Should we be trusting a rodent that is, hibernating? This has been the old wives' tale, as they say, because groundhogs are supposed to be hibernating until spring. So then someone pokes it, the day of Groundhog Day to wake up to come out and see its shadow. Of course, it's going to be bitchy, right? Do we put our trust into a rodent that's just been awoken?
My observations from the hockey,
Right.
from the hockey, I'm trusting Frankie all the way. My observations from the Rock game last night. By the way, we had a great time.
We did.
I thought you were going to mumble through a couple of announcements because you had a pretzel in your mouth.
No. Pretzels actually were good. Should note here, Joanne, as my boys call her, Mama Joe. I think everybody calls her Mama Joe. She's like the rink mom. She had a pretzel set aside for you. That's how Mama Joe takes care of it.
They know how
delivered it on a plate. You even got cheese with yours.
I got a dip. I got a Gatorade. I got a pretzel.
And then she tucked you in and like sat you down.
And someone came up to me and said, "You tried to snag my pretzel before I got there." They told me that. You're always up to shenanigans.
They keep eyes. Well, I thought that pretzel was mine. She's like, "No, that's Klaus."
Yes, that's right.
So I got the as they say the second fiddle pretzel.
I've seen you munching on a pretzel. I'm like, how are you going to announce goals scored by when you got a pretzel in your mouth?
You got to do it in between the plays.
You do, right?
Yeah.
Well, there were so many goals. How did you know?
Lots of scoring last night. Again, it was another high-scoring affair. Cochrane Crunch in town last night. It was a 9-0 win for our Timmins Rock, who are still first place in the Eastern Division. And if you noticed on the program, and if you notice in the stats of the NOJHL, Timmins can lose every single game leading up to the playoffs and still get into the playoffs. We've already clinched a spot. That's how awesome we are.
You sound like a true Maple Leafs fan. We can just coast now and take it easy.
We can just coast in.
That's not.
No, those are Montreal fans who are now trying to tank to get who is it? Connor Bedard.
You're not. You think that's what a coach of the Rocks telling the players?
No.
Foot off the gas and take a bunch of L's before the playoffs?
No.
No, you're not taking Perry's job anytime.
No, but they are putting a great team together. Nicholas Pigeon, the captain for the Rock last night, number 24, had a natural hat trick. Out of those 9 goals, he got, I do believe, goals 6, 7, and 8. Almost had a 4-goal night. He had a 4-point night.
They're telling you to settle down there, KINZ.
I get excited when I'm talking. When I'm talking Timmins Rock and hockey.
You do. Yeah,
I love the team. And their PA guy for since they started. It was back when it was the Iroquois Falls, the Eskimos.
That's right.
Remember the Iroquois Falls Eskimos?
I remember the
And then they moved the team to Timmins, and been PA guy ever since.
Where are the Sens now? Garbage with my bills, Joanne. They're making me angry.
That's it. But Joanne, those pretzels are amazing, and she says her shipment is on the way for the just in time for the McIntyre the curling club in the under 18s.
All right. So are you? Well, we're going to be chatting Mac because Lacey Rigg's waiting to join us.
Yes, we do. We've got one of the stars from Tourism Timmins, and I know she's not sick of the Rock talk. She used to be the trainer. In fact, the best trainer in the league. She's holding that title even to this day. Lacey Rigg joins us from Tourism.
You want me to bring her on?
Let's bring
Watch this, Kinsman. I will.
Go.
And there she is.
Hey guys.
Hi, Lacey.
Lacey's given some last-minute house directions.
That's it. Get out of here. I'm going on live.
That's right.
Grab the cat and go.
Yeah, that's right. So Kraft Hockeyville, tell us a little bit about what's happening and how folks can get it here to Timmins, or at least help get it here to Timmins.
So Councillor Black had actually reached out to us and said, would this be something interesting that we could take part of? So Kraft Hockeyville has been around for 17 years now. And it has changed its format since I think the last time we really took a big run at it. But he thought it would be a great kind of rallying thing that we could do and try to win $250,000 for the arena and possibly an NHL game. But if you make the top 4, you're at least guaranteed $25,000.
Oh, so 25,000.
Yeah, even 25,000, any little bit would help for third, fourth, and fifth, I believe. Second, third,
buy
and fourth.
a lot more pretzels.
Yeah,
at the rink.
Well, there we go. So right now, the voting, I guess, period's happening, and we're going to post the link how to help out. But it's not it's not necessarily just votes. It's pictures, videos. How do people submit their support for the MAC?
So yeah, it's just a quick online sign up on the link that you guys can provide, and then you can post photos, share stories, videos. You can even add another nomination story on the MAC. And for every video share and all of that, you get a point. So 20% of all of those points, however they figure it out in the magic world of technology, and 80% for your nomination story, then they're able to figure out who's the top 4. So once you make it to the top 4, which will be February 20th, they'll announce the top 4, is when the actual vote starts. So I believe that's when all of the communities actually get to say, out of those top 4, who gets to be the big guns at the end.
Big guns. And again, February 19th is the deadline. We were just on there right before we jumped onto the show. I think there's 63, 64 submissions. Now, we need a hell of a lot more to get into that next round, I'm thinking.
Yeah, so anything, regardless if it's ice sports, if you've attended the carnival with your kids and you have a great photo, put it on there. It definitely helps. And every time you like someone else's photo, much like Facebook, that also adds a point. So, there are some great older photos on there, some retro runs for the old North Stars days. I posted a few that Timmins at the Karen at the museum helped me out with some of the 1930s beginning photos.
Some great archives up there, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. There's lots of history in that building, and it'd be great to try to win 250,000 or even 25,000 just to showcase, put us on the map again.
Now, 250,000. Let's now you obviously working with the Timmins Rock when you were the trainer for a multiple. You were what, 4 years, 4 seasons behind the Rock bench?
Yeah, 4 seasons.
So 4 seasons. You see what happens at the MAC. $250,000. Where would that money go if, let's say, they handed you that money to Tourism Timmins? Where would it go at the McIntyre?
Well, I don't think I would probably get the final say of where the money goes. Definitely I'm not an expert in arena maintenance. So, we would definitely talk to our good friends over at the rec department, definitely Fred Salvador, and see where it best needs. I have seen some of the citizens of Timmins, talk about one of the digital score clocks or, enhanced entertainment, whatever it may be. But realistically, it would be up to the city to decide where it would go.
Right. Now, if it's me, yes, I don't know how much a scoreboard costs. I would assume that
say more than 200,000.
Well, it could come, but I put a couple of things I would do over there at the Mac Kinsman, since you never asked me my opinion, but I'm still going to give it.
Klomp, what's Klomp's opinion?
Scoreboard, yes. I would license that whole arena. That whole arena needs to be licensed for Rock games. They've done it in Thunder Bay. It almost tripled attendance for their university team. That's another thing I would do. A little bit of a more enhanced entertainment, bringing some regular entertainment to the games. The rink doesn't need like a facelift. That is a classic, well-loved, renowned arena. It doesn't need any of that.
Mini gardens.
But definitely on the interior, a bit of an enhanced game day experience, I think would go a long way. So let's file that in the report, Lacey, and let's get it done.
Well, you know what? We can file. We were there last night for Bell Let's Talk. Our pictures, we should be submitting, and we'll be submitting our photos from last night.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to see an in-house experience. Could you imagine, they scroll over on, the lookalikes, much like some of the other NHL teams do. And that would just be some awesome technology.
It would enhance it. And again, taking a page from Klomp, licensing that arena. If you've been to, let's say, the Clos de Rose up in Hearst to watch the Lumberjacks, they've got less fans because they only have half the rink for stands, but that whole side is license, and you should just the atmosphere is a lot different, especially we do have rowdy fans in Timmins, but when you're talking about if you catch a game there and there, everybody's walking around, everybody cheers in and cheering on their team there. But licensing would be number one.
There you go. Over the scoreboard,
or maybe
you
not.
Really love beer, you can.
Well, unless we can find a discounted score. I'm thinking scoreboards are pretty pricey.
No,
but I don't.
We have to charge more for the beer then. I think, $18 a pop.
Going to do score clock. Beers go up $14 a pint.
Yeah, there we go. But yes, so the biggest thing you can do is head over to the link, and we'll post it again, and submit your pictures, submit your stories. Because now's we got to get the points. Or if we're not in the top 4, then we're done for already.
Well, that's it. And again, it's up until the 19th of February. So go and click on everybody's pictures, share the link. I know everybody was there when Steve Sullivan had his jersey retired. If you've got old photos, lying around, post them and say, hey, this was an awesome night. Any Rock game this season, can contribute to some points. And again, as you heard Lacey say, each picture is a point. So let's get some more points in there.
Yeah.
63, I'm thinking 63, 64 points, leading into tonight's show. I'm thinking we're going to need multiple hundreds, maybe even thousands to get to that 19th.
Yeah.
And I would love to post it for everyone. Like, I have tons of photos, but you're only allowed 5 per account. So
okay.
If I could steal my parents' email and do that for them, I would. But even this weekend, or in the coming weekends with the curling championship, I hope we can get even those teams outside. If when's curling been in the arena side? Probably been decades before.
It's been decades since they had the MAC turned into curling ice. So yeah, again, some of the teams maybe watching tonight's show, say how excited you are to come to the McIntyre and, play under the under 18 and, tag us. And that would help us, gain some traction.
Yeah, it'd be amazing. I'd love to see even the community just, put the $250,000 aside to have an NHL preseason game.
Mm-hmm. That would be awesome.
Rally
the community. What two teams, if you had the choice, Lacey, out of the entire NHL, 2 hot teams, let's say they say, okay, preseason's coming to Timmins, who would you want to see? Well,
based on kind of seeing what, Timmins fan base, like, and I'm sorry, Klomp, but I would say and no disrespect to the Sens, but I'm thinking, Timmins is very Habs Leafs. Like, wouldn't that be a rivalry to have?
Yeah.
Here.
A lot of alumni from both. If you've ever eaten at the McIntyre, in the McIntyre, the coffee shop, that whole wall. Someone was just saying that the other game, saying, I wonder how much these pictures are worth. Like the pictures there, that right there is its own shrine.
Yeah.
And again, a lot of Leafs and Habs up there.
Have Ottawa Senators and Leafs game and, invite Claude and Steve Sullivan, and that would be so much fun. Have a little rivalry between Hearst and Timmins too, and get that all back. But I really hope we have an opportunity to at least get top 4, or at least to get to the next phase. I know it's a big rallying effort, but I know our community can do it because we are pretty passionate about the MAC. Whether it's the curling side, the coffee shop, or just the community center as a whole. People have had a lot of events there, from weddings, beer fests, to, even learning how to skate your first time. So
even the mining show.
Yeah.
The mining show. Yeah.
So many pictures, even from that, Timmins Con Mini. If you've gone to any of the Northern Ontario Expo events, let's all post the pictures.
Post them. And like Lacey mentioned, there's a big opportunity coming up starting on the 5th. With the under 18 Canadian Curling Championships. That's a big thing for our community, especially from a tourism side, right, Lacey? Because you got a lot of new people coming to the community. It's definitely going to be a stimulus for the economy. This is a big opportunity for Timmins.
Yeah, this is another big event that Timmins has kind of been renowned of hosting large national events, but I definitely think when it comes to this one, it's been a long time since we've hosted a national curling championship, and these kids are going to be the next, Scotty's Tournament of Hearts. You're going to see some, upcoming pros in this. For the economy, yeah, it's great. The hotels are already sold out. I know the restaurants are going to be packed that weekend. February is going to be very busy. This weekend, we have the Porcupine Minor Hockey Winter Carnival Tournament. Then we have the curling, and it seems like we have 5 days off. Then it's Mush Cup. So February is going to be rocking in the city of Timmins for sporting events. And definitely, if you have an opportunity to come watch these kids curl, it's going to be fantastic. I'll be on site the entire week, helping the 42 teams, families, friends, and fans kind of navigate the city when they're not playing. So we'll be on site, and we're looking forward to it. And hopefully this will be just a showcase of bigger things to come. I know the group at the McIntyre Curling Club are looking to potentially host a Grand Slam if this goes well. So, let's keep going.
This would definitely open the eyes of people who want to bring that that status of a tournament to Timmins, saying, hey, you know what, if they can host the under-18s, and if we can pack the MAC and the curling club at the same time, it's definitely going to pave the way for these bigger events. But of course, to get to that point, we need to pack this event. And again, February 5th through 11th, you can get tickets at curlthemac.ca for that one. And it is going to be huge. And this is, if you're looking at a curling standpoint, comparing it to hockey, this is like the Stanley Cup for the under-18 because there is no higher tier. So all these teams are coming in with one goal, and that goal is to take home the championship for their province.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know you guys are doing your hosting duties, and
yes,
look forward to hearing you guys for the opening ceremonies. Yeah. And I know Timmins is really going to roll out the red carpet for all of these guests coming in, and I know the restaurants and hotels and local retailers are looking forward to it because it kind of seems like it's the big tournament that has come back since the pandemic, so it's going to be great.
Yeah, it is. And speaking of the pandemic, 2 years hiatus, so third time's the charm to get this tournament underway. And again, when we had the folks from the McIntyre Curling Club on the show, they say maybe $2 million being pumped in just based on that week alone into the economy, which is awesome for Timmins. Yeah,
it's going to be great.
Yeah, and, it is going to be amazing. And this is another big opportunity. If you support it, then we'll get other events here. That's right. The same thing with Rock on the River, the same thing with TimminsCon, the same thing like you're supporting the Multicultural Festival, the Mining Show, what's called the Home Show?
The Home and Garden Show?
The Home and Garden. Support these events. We continue to have them, and they'll even be bigger the next year. So let's show some love for the under-18s that are coming here for the curling championships. But let's get out and let's get Hockeyville here, for we can see the Senators play the Leafs.
Hockey.
We all agreed on the Senators and the Leafs, right? Okay, the Senators and the Habs.
Senators and the Habs.
Right. Okay. Claude Giroux plays for the Senators now, so settle down.
Well, you know what? He might have some. I'm going to say Claude Giroux might have some pull, obviously, with his ties to Hearst. And I think he still has a tie with the Lumberjacks, if I'm not mistaken. Even though he's switched, jerseys, I do believe he's got a tie to the Hearst Lumberjacks still.
But the biggest, So submit your pictures, your stories, your videos, because it's all rated. Yeah. Whatever you can do.
So you gave Klomp, a fist pump last night at Bell Let's Talk night. You stole his pretzel. Put the stories in the comments. And again, we're going to hopefully make it into that next round. Again, we can't do it unless we vote, and we've got quite the population here to share it to all our friends, and of course those friends will share it to all their friends and their friends and so on, and then we'll hopefully have thousands and thousands of votes.
Did you just explain a pyramid scheme?
This is a pyramid scheme.
What are you selling us here, kids? Stick to the topic at hand. You're not selling me soap or something here.
No soap.
But that's how it works. And even the picture from anytime that you've been there that showcases.
If you've got some old archive photos, maybe ones that Karen Bachman hasn't even seen at the Timmins Museum or Lacey. So post them up there, and let's get the chatter going.
Yep,
absolutely.
I would like to win it.
Are you loving your job with Tourism Timmins?
Oh, it's so much fun, Jamie and Mark. It changes from day to day. I love being part of the events, whether it's hockey, curling, craft shows. I love meeting new people coming to our town, and, why are they coming here? If it's outdoor adventures, it's a blast, definitely. And I've got to experience some great things. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of people working behind the scenes to ensure we get some pretty cool events here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, because some cool peeps, as they say.
Settle down. That's your language now.
The cool lingo.
Cool peeps, but they're working hard, and putting on an event. Just say hypothetically the Multicultural Festival. That doesn't happen from a week's worth of planning. That's a year-long of planning by a committee of core group of people and volunteers to make it happen. Yeah. Now imagine all the events we got here. And I thought we had a really good especially summer last year, a lot of activity in the community. And like Lacey's mentioning, you know, the next month is going to be jammed packed.
I
love it.
With you know, all the sports coming together. Again, you mentioned the Mush Cup. The Mush Cup alone is about a $2-3 million you know, economy boost just with that tournament. So a lot of money pumping into Timmins in the next few weeks.
Yeah, no, it's going to be great, and it's, you know, it's great to see those hockey tournaments back. I know Timmins, though we are quite the hockey town, we have lots of events going on for everyone, and you know, shout out to the volunteers.
Yeah, volunteers are awesome.
Do it without them. If you know you have some time to spare for an event, you know, if you can volunteer a few hours, everyone enjoys doing it. Everyone is so thankful and grateful for people's time. So, you know, if you do have an opportunity or you need them for school hours, there's always tons of events looking for people. So.
It's fun. I was just getting my skates sharpened the other day at Sport Check, talking to the gentleman who was sharpening my skates, and he was saying that they're preparing for the Mush Cup. They've got all their gear in because this is one of the only times where these families can come down from the coast and get some newer hockey upgrades. So again, a big boost not only for Sport Check but for all the sporting places here in the city.
Yeah, no, it's an absolute great tournament, and you know, we're always thrilled when they do come up, and from all around the coast. And you know, a lot of hotels and restaurants probably wouldn't, you know, do so well if this tournament didn't come back year after year. So, you know, it's great to see, you know, this partnership has continued with the city, and you know, they've been able to benefit even from the MAT tax fund. So
yeah,
you know, February's going to be crazy. Gents, hold on to your hats.
Cool.
Hang on to our
Hey,
toques.
can you believe this guy Lacey doesn't even wear a toque in the winter? Like
I wear toques.
You're risky. You're gonna have an earache.
No, I'm not gonna have an earache.
Were you not listening to Frankie? It's gonna be cold.
Yeah, Frankie told you cold.
It's gonna be cold. Well, I'm still enjoying my hair before I get to klomp status. When I get to klomp status, then the toque comes out.
Okay, so you're telling me people with hair don't have to wear a toque? Is this another perk?
Well, my hair does keep the top of my head warm.
It does.
But looking at the studio light, I'm starting to thin up top there. I'm becoming klomp.
The day you shave your head, we're doing that here on the show.
Okay? Oh yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Well, 1 year, it was 2009. I shaved my head here in this. I still hold the claim to fame for the highest raised haircut in the city.
But there's a big difference between shaving your head and going bald. Okay, you know, like I'm bald. Okay, I'm not shaved.
You see my head shaved. I didn't. It's on. I think it's actually still on YouTube. Type in Mark Kinsman cuts hair for cancer, and you'll see it. It's still there. Yeah.
See, Joanne's telling you colds are viral, my friend. You're playing with your health.
I need to apologize, Joanne. I was saying I thought I was confusing Joanne's. Joanne from the Mac and Joanne, who's a frequent watcher of our show.
Yeah, well, you got the
there. I was confusing Joanne at the Mac earlier, so I apologize, Joanne. We'll have Joanne 1, Joanne 2.
So get out before it's all about you tonight, there, Kinsman. Get out, support the Mac.
Yes,
Kraft Hockeyville. 25K. $250K preseason hockey game.
$250,000, and of course a preseason NHL game. And that game, when they do bring it to the city, they bring the Stanley Cup and everything else. So it's quite the setup.
Yeah, let's do it.
Love it. Well, thanks. We appreciate you, Lacey, and all the work you and the whole team's doing over there to make sure we're entertained all year round. And sounds like they've been working hard, Kinsman.
They're working hard.
They're working hard over there.
So should we say they're working hurry hard as we get set for that?
Lacey's like, I can't no more.
Dad jokes all around, eh, bud?
Yeah. 24/7 here, Lacey. 24/7. Yeah, that's right.
But so sorry you couldn't make it into our studio. We understand a little one on your side is under the weather. That's why you're back there tonight.
But thank God for great technology. So
isn't that great? We can still zoom you in here to Studio 67.
Yeah, she's got a great internet connection too. Look at that.
Yeah, she does.
That's right.
When ours craps out, we're coming to your place, Lacey. We'll do the show from your
place. We'll set up in the dining room.
We'll set this up. Yeah, they usually put us in the basement, so that's not bad. This is a step forward.
It's a big step for it. Yeah.
All right, Lacey, you have an amazing evening. We appreciate you and coming on and chatting to us about Kraft Hockeyville.
Yes. And let's go and nominate Timmins again. Kraft Hockeyville what is it? Kraft Hockeyville .craftcanada.ca.
I got the link right here.
Find Timmins, and of course, just go to that link there, and it takes you right there.
All right, gents, have a great night.
All right.
All right. See you, Lacey.
Take care.
We'll see you at the rink.
There she is, Lacey Rigg, doing some amazing work, my friend.
I'm going to say the Jill of all trades and the master of all of them, Lacey. And of course, she still holds the reign for Trainer of the Year for her last season with the Timmins Rock.
Yeah.
Okay. A phenomenal trainer.
So Chris is saying I registered for the Kraft Hockey page. It's not letting me like the pictures. That's odd. But I would send Lacey or Tourism Timmins a message about that.
You can send Lacey a question. Maybe the picture's been. Is there a limit on liking a certain picture?
I don't know. There's only. I think you can only submit 5 separate times: a picture, a video, or so on and so on.
All right. Keep trying, Chris, as they say.
Yeah, that's right. Joanne Bougie, by the way, is sticking up for you. You don't need a hat.
No, it says, she's sticking up for me, so I don't need a hat. No. I'm enjoying my luscious locks until they fall out here.
It wasn't Kraft Hockeyville that came here before. It was
that was Hometown Hockey.
Were you part of that?
I was. Yeah, we were part of that way back. That was when Ron McLean, Tara Sloan came here.
Did we get any money for that one?
I don't know if we got money for that or not, but I know the Stanley Cup was there. That was fun, and again, that was a big event at the
So
Mac.
I say license the Mac, the scoreboard, enhance the entertainment. I took that from Lacey. I love that idea. Those are my 3.
And your own seat.
Well, okay.
Your own
but
seat
what would be your 3 things?
What's that? To upgrade at the Mac?
Yeah, you gonna take all my ideas?
No. I was gonna say there's nothing really wrong with their media area where they're doing hockeytv.com, but they might want to update that gondola. What else would they upgrade? Maybe the speaker systems in there. The speakers they have upgraded, but some people have a tendency to not hear as well in the higher levels of the Mac. So maybe some new speakers. So speakers, update their media gondola, and I don't know. We already have a brand new Olympia. For
what I'm hearing,
maybe
hold on, Kinsman. For what I'm hearing, a bigger media room for when you go there and do the games, and a better sound system, people can hear you better. This is the Mark Kinsman package.
The Mark Kinsman package.
Okay.
Well, I always get the after each PA. It was kind of tough to hear the numbers for the 50-50 way up in the rafters. I said, well, sit closer.
Oh, my God. Hey, shout out to Selena's mom who won the 50-50 last night.
Selena Stephanie Bishop won last night's 50-50. I think it was like $1,226.50.
That's right.
Was last night's jackpot. And Joanne says warmer seats, pay their hydro bill to keep that heat on. LOL. So that's what she would spend the $250,000 on. A new stage for the Multicultural Festival, which is not a bad idea, Lori.
Yeah. You need a staging area, especially if you're in Multicultural Festival or if you want to have music, like live performances.
Yeah.
They had something last year, but I think they're going to need a new stage. It's deadly going into that basement. Yeah. It is deadly going.
What's that? Down, as they say, the bowels of the Mac. That's where the Rock have their dressing rooms down there. Yeah, that's you can tell that building is quite old, especially when you walk down there into the foundation. But again, that's the heritage of the building.
Yeah, well, it is the heritage. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I love the bulding design. Like, I love the traditional building,
and it's based off of maple leaf gardens.
Who doesn't know that story? Well, you're going to tell us Shania Twain's from Timmins again?
Shania Twain is from Timmins.
I'm not going to get.
She's got a new album coming out in a couple weeks.
Oh, does she?
Shania Twain, yeah.
Have you seen the Miley Cyrus video for Flowers?
I've seen that one. Yeah,
of course you did.
I
bet you're right on that one, eh?
What's that?
Right on that video?
The video. No, I've seen people have been posting that video.
Yeah, it's good. I like Miley Cyrus as a performer. But maybe we can get bigger.
Talented.
You know, if we do get a better sound system in there and a better stage, like Gloria says, you might be able to attract a few bands.
Some bigger acts.
Yeah, that's right.
Some bigger acts.
All right, pal. What are we giving away tonight? Movie passes.
Yeah, we have movie passes, which we should say, shout out to Imagine Cinemas. If you go and watch a movie, our new pre-trailer is up, according to Colin and
yes.
crew. Yes.
We shot a new trailer about how easy it is to purchase tickets.
Tickets at Imagine Cinemas. So the next time you go, you've got something newer to watch.
That's right. So that's kind of fun.
Colin says he's getting harassed because there's a part in the trailer where he's massaging our feet, and they're asking him if he massages feet now at Imagine Cinema.
Every time my kids go to the theater, they
get all embarrassed.
Yeah, they get embarrassed. But I think this is our best one, but we'll have to let people decide whether they like it or not.
Maybe someone's already seen it now. Apparently, it's been up for a day. Have you seen the new trailer? Post what you think of it in our comments.
Yes.
And yeah, Colin does not do the actual foot rubs. That's probably unsanitary.
You don't know.
Who knows
what type of
he sanitized after we did that shot.
Did he really?
Yeah.
All right, pal. So we are going to thank the sponsors. We're going to give away some movie passes.
Yes. We've got,
are we going to use the Wheel of Winning or movie trivia? Wheel of Winning, movie trivia. Wheel of Winning?
Let's do the Wheel of Winning.
The Wheel of Winning.
So we're going to fire up the Wheel of Winning after we thank our amazing sponsors. We also wanted to mention TADH, the foundation, the 50-50 draw closes tonight at midnight. So if you haven't got a ticket yet, Timmins District, 5050.ca. Before we jumped on here, over 150-ish thousand. So let's see how high it can go between now and midnight. And again, the draw happens at 11 tomorrow. I do believe Barb McCormick from the TADH Foundation will be making the phone call at 11 a.m. So if you don't buy a ticket, you could write some ships with that kind of money.
I love it. All right. Sponsor message, movie passes.
And the Timmins Public Library teaming up with Early On for the 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten 2023 relaunch. It's happening this Saturday. Come by and register your child and receive a free literacy bag filled with books and activities. This Saturday, be at the Timmins Public Library from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Light refreshments will be served. Have a child born in 2019? All 4 school boards will be on site ready to answer questions regarding kindergarten registration 2023. And how are those New Year's resolutions going? Planet Fitness wants to keep you motivated. Let's get started today with $1 down and then only $15 a month. You can cancel anytime, but the deal ends Tuesday, January 31st. Download the free Planet Fitness app today and join today. And DAP Cleaning Solutions. Need a free quote for your January carpet cleaning, strip, and wax job? Call Andrew N. today for residential commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed. And standing by to take your call, 705-465-3500. And the final week to win this month's TADH Foundation 50-50 draw. You've got till Thursday night at midnight to win multiple thousands of dollars. Pushing the $200,000 barrier this week. Will it get higher? Let's see, and let's see if you can win it. Get a ticket, Timmins District, 5050.ca. The draw happens this Friday. And Urban Windows and Doors, because you only want to do this once. Contact Manny and his team today at 1185 Riverside Drive for beautiful doors and windows, beachcomber hot tubs, and the new 2023 lineup of marquee spas. And Dare Timmins putting out a big thank you for supporting their free skate this weekend, getting set for their February event, which happens February the 22nd at the Timmins Public Library. In fact, that's Pink Shirt Day. And Dare Timmins wants you to be there for an anti-bullying and story reading presentation from Francine Dennis and Rick Lemieux. Be at the Timmins Public Library. Mark it off February the 22nd at 6 and 6:30. And free estimates with V&M Renovations. Contact Max and Justin for a kitchen, bathroom, bedroom reno. Maybe you need to get some mini excavating done. Call them today, 705-372-3832 for V&M renovations. And the BIA, otherwise known as the Business Improvement Association, you can find them at their new location in downtown, 85 Pine Street South, Suite 108. Check them out online, downtowntimmins.com, and you can also call 705-264-8733. And Jackpot City Gaming, open 9 a.m. to 2, Monday through Sunday. Play their progressives, bingo, tactics, gaming room, Vegas-style games, and they're now fully licensed at 251 First Avenue. And Imagine Cinemas still playing these 3 hot movies this week. Plane, starring Gerard Butler, Megan's on the big screen, and Tom Hanks, he's taking all the money with A Man Called Otto. Get your tickets and showtimes online at ImagineCinemas.com. And seal the deal with this guy from Claim Post Realty Limited Brokerage. Albert Seal wants to seal your deal. Check out all Albert's listings online at albertseal.com. Book an appointment if you're buying or selling, 705-465-3493. And the Under-18 Curling Championships coming to the McIntyre Curling Club the week of February the 5th through 11th. We are looking forward to this week, and so are the curlers, the biggest tournament of these players' lives, and you're going to be a part of it. In fact, we're going to be hosting the opening ceremony February the 5th. We'll see you down there at 4:30. And the Cooperators Timmins socking some money away in a TFSA, an RRSP, maybe a mutual fund. Contact Sebastian Vermette and his team at 239 Wilson Avenue in Timmins, and you can call for a consultation, 705-264-4395. And last but not least, pick up the crop. They've got those amazing meat bundles for you to save some money, and they also have on tap this week marinated beef steak kebabs and stuffed chopped seasoned mild sausage and stuffing. Go check them out today. Pick up the crop, 70 Algonquin Boulevard in Timmins, 705-268-3635 to place your order. And we're back.
I moved over here now, Kinsman.
You're over there
to work the wheel of winning.
You're doing the wheel of winning.
Yeah. Are you lonely without me?
I'm kind of lonely here.
You're not.
Where did you go? You're actually going away at some point in February. So
that's right.
I'm going to have a week of guest hosts.
I'm going to come back and the business will be shut down.
It's going to be a for sale sign outside. Okay, everything's shut down. He didn't pay any bills.
That's right. You got to pay those bills. Now, Christine was saying,
Christine saying?
Can't click the link to vote. I just actually tried it when we were on the sponsor break, and it worked from this end. So
yeah,
let us know again, Christine, if it helps.
Might be a glitch on maybe her end, but we just tried it. Yeah, it brings you to Kraft Hockeyville. You can always do it the old-fashioned way, krafthockeyville.craftcanada.ca, Christine, and then just type in Timmins in the search bar, and it should bring you to the link that way.
I got to run this wheel of winning. I don't want it to be like the curling game where it just stayed on one screen.
Stayed on. That was actually we have comments from that. People still talking about that.
You got it, kid.
That's it.
All right,
they stayed tuned to our amazing coverage.
Are you ready?
Are we ready to go?
Away movie passes?
Yeah. Who's going to Imagine Cinemas? And Megan's still on the screen.
KINZ and KLOMP. Hey, we're in there. We're in there.
Plane and what else? A Man Called Otto. Hey, we won. All right. Okay, KLOMP, you get the tickets this week.
Yeah.
That's it. Right? Look, conflict of interest when KINZ and KLOMP win.
Yeah. Okay, draw. We can't win that one. All right. So let's pick another winner.
And the second winner of tonight is
Louise
Melanson.
I feel like Louise wins a lot.
Hmm?
Congratulations. I feel like Louise wins a lot on this show.
She does.
Yeah. There we go, Kinsman.
Well, there you go, Louise.
That's right,
pal. She's watching right now. Congratulations, and we'll drop off the. Actually, there is no dropping off of tickets. It's all online vouchers. So we'll get in touch with Louise for her email.
Yeah, that's right.
Get her in touch with Colin, who does foot rubs now at Imagine Cinemas when you watch our new preview.
There we go. Yeah. And let us know what movie you went to go see. You're probably going to see me there this weekend.
Me?
No, me, not you, Kinsman.
Me? Is that the movie Me? Or you're going to watch? You haven't seen it. Have you seen Megan yet?
I have not seen Megan yet.
Megan was a good movie. It was not. I wouldn't classify it as a horror movie though. Mm-hmm. Suspense thriller, which the My Animal movie, which was shot in Timmins, So we're still trying to find the one person who's going to leak it online. We haven't seen anything.
They're not supposed to be admitting that.
Why not?
That's illegal.
No, it's not, is it?
You're always a rule breaker. You
no. But no, seeing a lot of great reviews for it, though.
Yes, actually, the reviews have been great. Yeah,
it says it's a great werewolf movie, great scenery, which of course was shot here all in Timmins in Northern Ontario, which was amazing.
A Man Called Otto, and looks good. Yes, and I have not watched that 90s show. I wasn't a big that 70s show fan, but I did watch the Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis, if I'm saying that right. They had a cameo, so I watched that clip. But I've heard decent reviews. Anyways, there's lots to watch and lots to do, kids.
Lots to watch, lots to do. And again, Imagine Cinemas. There's not a bad seat in that theater. Yes, all recliners. So go check out a movie. And again, you can watch our new preview, which is up and Adam. And Louise will be going. So we'll be getting in touch with Louise shortly after this show. Also wanted to wish Celeste Levy. She's celebrating her 28th birthday today. She was a part of the International Festival of Music Awards last week. The Francophone Awards. She picked up some hardware. So did Stephanie Robert Morin.
Yeah, they're amazing. You got to see a couple locals. You have to see that Stephanie Morin's clips from her comedy special. She's something else. She's awesome.
She is awesome, and we're trying to get her onto the show, so we'll keep you up to date on that on a future, maybe a February KINZ and KLOMP episode. Also wanted to thank Lisa Wilson. She invited us to her book launch party tonight. We were down there earlier at Full Beard Brewing, and again, Lisa Wilson. It's leadingwithease.ca to get the new book, which has now hit the international bestsellers list as of yesterday, which is kind of exciting.
Joanne says, guys, you need to help me here. What do you need? What do you need help with, Joanne?
If it's moving pianos or couches, I'm busy.
You're busy all of a sudden. Yeah. I'll send Kinsman over there if you need anything moved right away. Yeah, he'll be there by about 8:20.
I'll take the long routes.
Oh, a cheering squad. Well, of course. What do you need a cheering squad for?
For Feb.
Well, of course.
Maybe she's talking about my birthday.
No, not your. Come on.
Hey, well, I joke that the curling championship happens the week of my birthday, so they're all there. It's going to be a week-long celebration.
She's giving up chocolate. Well, God bless you on that journey, Joanne.
Well, really. Now, are you giving it up? Why? Because of the sugar content? You should try the plant-based chocolate.
There we go. They thought it was for your birthday. What are you, 11 years old, handing out invitations? Cheering
have my little my party hat and streamers on the show that night.
Well, okay, Joanne. We have your back. I'm gonna take Kinsman off chocolate for February 2 to support you.
All right.
There we go. All right, you go buy a toque, pal. Good night.
All right. See you tomorrow.
It's